evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. A Warwick County man was placed under arrest on a pair of charges on Monday afternoon after he was accused of shoplifting at the Jasper Walmart store. Just after 2:30 p.m., officers with the Jasper Police Department were called to the Supercenter on the city's north side where store personnel had an adult male detained for shoplifting. Police say that 42-year-old Brian Gibbs of Boonville attempted to take a prepaid cell phone valued at $105.93. Gibbs was taken into custody and booked into the DuBois County Security Center on a Class D misdemeanor count of theft and a Class D misdemeanor count of criminal mischief. Police say that the later charge was tacked on because Gibbs was believed to have destroyed some packaging while attempting to commit the theft. Jasper-based German American has pledged a contribution of $500,000 to Jasper Leads to be paid over a 3-year period. The money will go towards and also help fund the new Jasper Public Library. In a release, German American Bank Chairman and CEO Mark Schrader says that the company believes that the revitalization projects in Jasper and also in communities throughout German American's geographical footprint will have a positive impact on the future of those surrounding communities and their company. Meanwhile, German American Regional President Kyle Dobby says that the company is pleased to offer their support to the Jasper Public Library project. Dobby says that the pledge will help lower the financial impact for all residents because of the fundraising efforts of Jasper Leads. He says it is a reflection of gratitude from German American for all those past and present in the community who have helped forge the spirit of innovation and success. Jasper Library Board President Dean Vonderheide adds that the hard work and commitment of individuals and businesses like German American who helped take the library and the Cultural Center project from a vision and turn it into reality. It is a testament to the community of Jasper as well. Vonderheide expressed his appreciation of German American Bank's generosity and also support on behalf of the Jasper Leads and the Jasper Public Library Board and staff. Mike Sergesketter, Chief Financial Officer of Kimball Electronics, has been selected as an honoree for the Indianapolis Business Journal CFO of the Year. The Holland man has been with the company for 35 years and 17 of those as the electronics chief financial officer. Sergesketter plans to attend the December 1st event in Indianapolis, where overall winners will be announced at the ceremony. In a release, Kimball Chairman and also CEO Don Sharon called Sergesketter a good person with great integrity. Sharon says that Sergesketter is kind and humble and feels that these qualities are why so many people have enjoyed working with him over the past years and also why he has become such a valuable asset to the company. The goal of the Indianapolis Business Journal CFO of the Year program is to recognize financial professionals for outstanding performance in their roles as top financial executives within their companies. While there are still burn bans in effect for DuBois County and also areas nearby, people have been advised not to burn fires prior to the burn bans. And there have also been some reports in DuBois County regarding fires that were caused by spontaneous combustion, especially in silos and hay farms. Ken Eck, DuBois County Extension Educator in Agriculture and Natural Resources with Purdue Extension, explains the causes of spontaneous combustion.
There's a lot of concern about spontaneous combustion because of some of the fires we had in DuBois and surrounding counties. And what combustion is, or spontaneous combustion in this case, is a sudden flare-up of something on the farm. And for any kind of fire, what you need is 3 things. You need oxygen, you need a heat source, and you need something to burn, or a fuel. And on a farm, we have a lot of things that are flammable, including hays, silage in the large silos, sometimes the grain dust, and all those can somehow combust if we have the right conditions.
Eck referred to some of those conditions, giving the example with hay that one of the concerns people have when harvesting hay is that there is very low moisture content. He explains that some conditions that can cause abrupt fires with hay stored in barns.
One of the concerns we have when we harvest hay is that we have a very low moisture content. What happens, the heat source is the actual plant material breaking down because it's still too wet yet. So if we have hay that's going in at about 20% moisture, it's too wet to be stored in a barn, and there'll be just enough air and oxygen getting in that it's going to cause the 3 things we need. Again, the fuel is the hay, the oxygen is what's going to cause the fire to have what it needs, and then the heat source is as that wet hay slowly decomposes, or think about your compost bin in your backyard if you're a gardener. We get really high temperatures in compost bins in a person's garden, and we're trying to cook down the weeds and diseases and break down plant material. And the same thing happens in a hay field. You take all these hay bales in, and they're piled together with just a little bit of oxygen. And then about a month to 6 weeks later, we have problems where it's finally warmed up enough, and that's when the fires start. It's about a month after you've put in hay that may or may not be too wet. If the hay is allowed to be maybe on a wagon, if it's too wet, it gives it a chance to kind of dry out a little bit more. Or if it sits in the field a little bit longer after it's baled, it can dry down a little bit more and get below that 20% number that makes it safe to put in a barn.
Eck also noted that fires caused by spontaneous combustion can affect farm life depending on where the hay or silo is placed. Some fires result in great loss, whether of damaged material, food supply for animals, tools are used on farm, and other significant losses that can occur, always depending on the severity of a fire. For more information on spontaneous combustion or other agriculture and natural resource related information, you can contact Eck at his email, which is kjeck@purdue.edu. Eck and DuBois Strong President Ed Cole will be moderators for the 2016 Southwest Indiana Agriculture Economic Summit to provide various topics regarding energy efficiency, local foods, and much more.
To bring some services into the area that currently don't have. We're looking at building try to follow as much of the green policy that we can, building the structure as well as operation of the structure to offer as well healthier choices in the area for the more of the green movement that's going on right now as far as health-wise, as far as food, drinks, different things like that promotes a healthier lifestyle.